What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. We are playing Child of Light one more time. Today we have skills to allocate, so let's go ahead and do that so that the bills might be paid. And I think with her I was going for slash all, although I don't think there's any guarantee we're actually going to make it. From what I understand, we may be going towards the end of the game, although these boxes over here, I don't know if maybe those are going to be for like a DLC or an expansion or something? I don't know. Very weird that there's boxes on the end of every maybe the game's a lot longer than I expected. I don't know. I think going for, we already got that one. The other thing that, well, I don't even know what tree I want to go down with him. I suppose we could go for like a strength upgrade. But nothing in this chain is really, hinder all seems kind of nice though. Might be able to make that work. So maybe we'll work down this way for hinder all. Antidote all seems kind of nice too. With Nora for lull. Oh, we were working towards lull all with her. Petrify all or something all with her. So where is that hiding at? Petrify all, there it is. So we've got lull rank 2, which is going to lower their speed by 80% for 4 rounds. And it looks as though our friend Flynn is back up too. I think we'll go for... yeah, we're just going to keep continuing down this way until we get to the wildfire all. I think we also need to take a look at our Oculi and see what we can get done here. We've got a lot of tourmalines, and tourmalines thus far have been my favorite. I've heard from you guys that there are things where you can combine like 5 different gems to get to really rare stuff, but I don't have the recipe on me right now. I think you just gotta kind of like fiddle with it and just hope that it comes around. Like for example, like, I don't know, maybe go something like that, like just kind of fiddling with stuff. It's not necessarily limited to only 2 reagents in any combination. You can actually have a whole bunch is what I'm trying to say, so... let's go ahead and we'll do the tumbled emeralds right there, and then we got 3 of those, and so that'll give us another one. And there we are for a faceted sapphire. We could make another tourmaline right now, which I don't think would be a bad idea. It's a really, really good stone. A fantastically good stone, in fact. But I think I'm going to hold off for right now. Brilliant sapphire right there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with where we're sitting at the moment. I'm going to, let's swing down this way, and this appears to be very precarious. Oh god. Okay, so I was absolutely right. I had a feeling it's a natural booby trap, in which I am the booby. Okay, rough tourmaline from right there. That's going to launch me up, but I want to go slowly just to ensure that nothing too terrible happens. Let's go ahead and handle our combats while we're out here as well. Simply because it never hurts to have a little bit of extra XP. I'm going to go with... let's rain arrows on everybody. And I'm going to try and go through the combats as rapidly as possible, just kind of using whatever abilities I have. Ooh, he actually was not a fan. Okay, well, let's bring in Finn. I call him Flynn. It's because I'm watching Breaking Bad again. I think these guys are both actually weak to fire, as I recall. Something like that anyways. He's going to put out freeze. Oh, interesting. Alright, well that's problematic. Oh, I didn't want to do shoot arrow. Damn, I wanted to do rain arrows. Okay, well that backfired. Ooh, 90 damage, really. That's a nasty thing to have to contend with. And another 70 right there. We could actually lose Robert. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, let's start... let's swap in Nora right there, and she's obviously going to have to defend because we got a double turn coming up before she's going to be able to accomplish anything. These are hitting really hard. I don't know if she'll make this attack, but we can try. Ah! Really? He's going that fast through a slow right now. Damn. Alright, well, this game has really weird difficulty spikes. It's odd. It's really, really odd. Like, we went from getting hit, now we're getting hit for almost a third of our health bar every single time in the period of, you know, just a couple seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and lull him because he's a big problem for us. And then let's swap in our hold the line team, which is basically just Rubella and... how does Rubella have low health? I thought everybody leveled up in the last fight. Oh well. I'm not going to have the ability to get a heal all off, so let's go ahead and defend. We'll lull that guy right there because I absolutely can't have him just running around causing problems. Still got flowers left, so let's go ahead and pick those. We'll go for a heal all on everybody. I'm going to try and slow him down long enough to make this work. We'll put in Aurora. Let's go for a Starlight right there. And now he's down. I was worried I was going to take a counter blow right there, but we lucked out on it. I managed to one-shot him. The heal all is now off because nobody interrupted her, which is weird. But anyways, not going to complain about a good thing. Night Fog is out. He did go for the interrupt right there, so we managed to block it. His speed is still a little bit concerning. But I think we should be able to ride this out. Oh yeah, I should probably swap out all my water resistant stuff. Let's do that right after this fight. We'll try and put in fire, because from what I've seen so far, both of the enemies in the first fight that we've had in this zone have been fire weak, and so I think what we'll do is we'll go for that. I'm going to throw out another heal all, because I can manage it, and we'll throw out a Starlight too. There's going to be plenty of plants and things around that we can refill our MP with. She should for sure be able to tumble that out. Let's put Nora back in. There's the interrupt. Hopefully the kill. Nope. 16 was not enough. And then a Petrify off for 47, but no Paralyze. It's going to allow that attack to go through so that I don't get countered right here. Oh yeah, Robert is quite dead at the moment. Forgot about that. Got a level up right there. I was hoping Robert would level up so that I wouldn't have to worry about healing him. Unfortunately, that is going to be something we have to concern ourselves with. However, based on the XP we just got, up to the Temple of the Moon. Yep, I got that feeling. Let's see if we can grab some of those to help out with our MP problems. I don't want to catch that jet stream, though. It does appear as though there is one. Is it coming out of this crevice right here? Or is it up above? Ah. Oh yeah, I needed to swap out my Oculi. That's what I was thinking about. Let's go ahead and do that too. All of our basic DPSers will go back to faceted rubies. Maybe actually swap to being water resistant. Okay, that looks alright. We should probably swap her in for something a little bit better. So we've got so many of them laying around. There we go. That's way better than just like the 4 HP or whatever it was she was getting out of that other terrible Oculi. Citrine. I forgot that I even crafted those. I think the Citrine, if you cross it, I think it's like Tourmaline, Citrine, and Diamond or something. You guys had said makes Opal, which gives you like a 20% damage buff, which is like really, really good. Let's use up some of these skill points. We're going to continue working her towards Tumble All. Just hidden right there. Not quite there. 4 more levels. I don't know what the breadth of the level up's going to be in this game, like how far it's going to take us. Either way, Petrify All and all that kind of stuff seems really, really good, so we'll go for it. Let's fight another battle. No, and I forgot to heal. Let's see what I can do here. No good, we're getting 7 back now. Even better, we've got like a lucky 7s thing going on. I'm actually going to use like an entire dream bar to get him back up, because if I can do an AoE right now and knock out a couple of people, that would be great. I would love to get a paralyze on somebody right now. Should allow him to maybe get up to like 150. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not positive. Lower than I expected, 122. I was hoping he'd get up a little bit higher. Still, from where he's at right now, he's going to be killable before his next turn comes up. I don't want to swap out a party member. I want to rain arrows on everybody. With her, let's go for a lull all. I don't think that's a terrible plan. Okay, and that should kind of lock us in with a pretty decent competitive advantage. I mean, they hit really hard. I don't know what else to say about it, but they do hit really, really, really hard. I'm gonna swap out for somebody. Looks like Rubella is my only real choice right now. And then we'll go for a tumble on frontsies here. Slow him down. Let's go for the kill. And there it is. We'll jump kick him into oblivion to give ourselves a little bit more clearance. And I think we'll just keep working the front line. I don't know, there's no real option right here. I mean, he's probably the bigger threat, so I should probably focus fire him, especially given... Yeah, let's focus fire him. Given the fact that he's actually super weak to fire, that's probably a good plan. So let's dooze it. Oh, he's not weak to fire. Maybe... Oh, he's made out of rock now. I thought he was still made out of wood. So that probably means he's actually more than likely resistant to just about everything. From the rock creatures I've seen so far, they tend to have really, really high magic resistance, I think. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't appear as though any element is really going to be conducive to beating him to a pulp. And so, in the interest of grinding him down into dust and removing him as a problem... Oh good, a well-timed paralyze. We do need to figure out how we're going to take him out, though. We need, like, some magic to happen. So let's put in Aurora. We'll have her throw down with some Starlight. That's obviously not going to work. So let's maybe swap in for Finn and just see what he can accomplish here. I don't know. We'll try a Lightning Strike. I don't think, unless he's made out of iron oxide or something, I don't think the Lightning Strike's probably going to help us very much. But we can try. Ooh, indeed, it did a reasonable amount of damage. Cool. Rage of the Capili is operating on our side, and then we've got a level up for Robert and a tumbled Ruby. I'm going to have a little look around here, although I should probably heal. How come that was not working? It's probably because I'm moving. I mean, I can do it while I'm moving at least like half the time, but sometimes it just appears to just be like, nope, I'm out. Not using the healing thing right now. Maybe it's because I'm in the middle of a jet stream or something. It is. The jet stream bugs it out and makes it not work. Huh. Oh, it's not working right. Oh, she's at full health. That's why it's not telling me who it's healing. That's why. I knew something was going odd right here. Back into the cave that we were initially in. I don't know if this is temporary or permanent. Yeah, let's get ourselves some freebie treasure, though. I'm always down for more shinies. 2 more rough sapphires. I think I'll wait until the end of the episode to combine things. I would like to check out one of those opals that you guys were talking about, though. It does seem pretty good. Almost positive it was citrine, diamond, and something else. Citrine, diamond, and tourmaline, maybe? Oof. Okay, so I ran headfirst into some rocks. If only it were the first time. I'm a geologist in real life, and so nearly every near-death experience I've ever had has been a rock's fault or almost a rock's fault. So now we're diving down into the earth for freebie stoof. Oh wow, we're actually kind of on the wrong path right now. Let me use up some of these permanent buffs that we have too. The Strength Stardust, we'll give that to... I think that would probably be best given to Nora. There we go. Dodge Stardust, maybe, I don't know, Robert's got really low HP, maybe give it to him or something. Magic Defense, we'll kind of pan through and see who's looking the ugliest on Magic Defense. Still her. Her stats continue to be the worst out of everybody, but simultaneously, she's a little girl, so you know, there's that to think about. Ah, you can fly up this way. Alright. I am really digging the fact that you're able to fly around like you are. The way that they've allowed you to kind of explore the game at your own pace by flying whichever direction you prefer. I don't know. It's a nice sense of freedom that the game gives you. For her, let's go ahead and start with a Starlight All, I guess. Go for a Lightning Strike All too, although I'm not positive that it's going to go off. Yeah. I mean, unless they both hit Aurora. Oh, balls. Okay, so we've got ourselves in between a rock and a hard place right now. Let's put back in Nora to get rid of that paralyze effect. And I actually don't think she can outrun either of them with regards to cast speeds. Once again, trapped into the circle of defending. I hate how it lines up sometimes where it's just perfectly lined up to where they always land right in front of you. And it seems to happen really, really frequently, although typically only with the really fast mobs. I believe a lull all is on the books right now. I'm going to cancel him out. He's fire resistant too? Interesting. So like resistant to everything around here. And so now that we've got the lull off, this shouldn't be quite so terrifying of a fight. Well, can't get us both, so why not just go for it? Starlight is out. And I'm doing dumb things here. I'm hitting the wrong people with the wrong things. Slow down everybody I can. Get some wishes out of that tree. I wish wishes grew on trees. That would be amazing. But then again, I feel like the world would be a really hectic place, and somebody probably would have killed me by now, to be honest. Somebody like, that guy Splattercat, he's an asshole. I wish he was dead. And he'd be like, aw, man. Worst wish ever for me. Probably should have thought about that a little bit harder. Didn't apply a whole lot of brain power to that one. What I needed was a 9-volt, and I put a AAA in. Luckily, she's water resistant, so we managed to make it out the back end of that fight. And we're just going to try and finish this one close to the chest. Still not dead. What I'm going to do is I'll swap in Rebella right now to heal up that damage. And there it is. So we don't have to worry about going into the next fight with a bunch of HP missing and just be like, oh my god, I'm at such a disadvantage right now. Why? I'll allow that to go off. Froze Nora, unfortunately. I think we've got one more turn until Low falls off. Well, that didn't last very long. Her skirt appears to have hiked up in a strange way. It's like stuck. There we go. It fixed itself. Those algorithms they use to dictate the flow of cloth sometimes get tangled up all over. It's the same thing as like Ragdoll. The circus dropped pieces all over. We are certainly getting closer. Well, I think I should probably hang out right here for a minute and try and get everybody's HP back up because, frankly, we're looking a little bit depleted at the moment. After we do that, I'll take a look and see whereabouts their HP is at. 232. Okay, everybody appears to be back up to max. We've also got skills to allocate, so we'll continue to keep those going. She gets Slash All so soon, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like delicious gelato in my combat mouth. Although gelato always gives me an upset tummy. I don't know what it is about gelato, but I always end up feeling sick after I eat it. No idea. And it's just gelato. I don't know if it uses more milk products or something. I don't know. Hopefully Nora will have the first move. We'll go for the lull all like we always do. Over here, we'll go for ailment protection on everybody maybe. Kind of dictate the flow of combat right here so that we can't be paralyzed either. That dart ability is really, really fast. Then again, it is called dart. So, you know, if something darts out in front of you, it makes sense. Whatever. Bunch of damage taken right there. No effect, so that's going to work out great. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better. And then we'll go... These guys are resistant. Start throwing a little bit of damage on this little birdie dude down here. I don't know his real name, so I just call him Birdie Dude. It's like when you meet that guy from high school you haven't seen like 10 years. And he's like, hey, what's going on, Jake? And he like knows your name and you're like, oh, balls. And you like recognize his face, but you can't recognize where you know him from. I'm sorry, you can't recognize like what, you can't remember what his name is. So you sit there and you're just like, oh, balls. What am I going to do? You're like, hey, guy, what's up, you? Just feeling like a dipshit the whole time. This is going to be a round of defenses, it looks like. I need somebody in here who can deal damage on these things. And since HP's looking okay, let's drop in Finn. And since they're slowed, I'm going to have him go for a lightning strike all. Because I do think it's going to be beneficial to us. Yeah, buddy. Please don't hit. Okay, don't hit the one that's going to counter blow, please. Falling arrows. I can only assume that's going to do the same thing that Roberts does. Okay, it does do the same thing Roberts does. He's going to do it too, so we got a big round of AoE right there, which is going to be extremely problematic. I'm thinking the best course of action right now is going to be to drop Rubella in and go for a heal all. Over here, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to go for a lightning strike all one more time. We can reasonably assume they're not going to do it 2 turns in a row. And if they do, I'll be like, well played. That's not much I can do against it. Lightning strike all should hopefully wound somebody severely. There we go. And if not wound them, at least maim them. On this side, I think I'm just going to go for the defense since he's very apparently going to use dart. Ooh, but he went for somebody I wasn't expecting. All right. I would like to figure out what these are weak against. It appears as though lightning does okay against them, but it still doesn't say weak to. Alright, whatever. Oh good, I don't have to heal right there, that's good. A couple level ups running around. Awesome. So we're playing catch up with this zone. That's how, not like ketchup like you put on your fries. I mean, I could definitely go for some ketchup and fries right now, but not the type of ketchup I'm talking about. Nope, indeed the ketchup that occurs when somehow you end up... I feel like I just got spiked against something right there, but I can't decide what. Did the water hurt me? I don't know, I probably missed it. It was moving pretty quickly. Let me heal everybody up right now. And let's fiddle with some gems for a second. Let's see what we can do right here. I can virtually guarantee you we've got something cool going on with our gems. Oh, also we need to level up. And with Finn, we want to keep going towards... Oh, good. Speed upgrade. That's nice. That'll help out. And then we've got Petrify rank 2. Even better. Cool. Does it have higher attack power? How does that compare to the first one? I need to find Petrify 1. I'm not seeing it with my eyeball. 20% chance, 17. Oh, good, it hits harder too. Nice. I think we're all out of skill points, and I'm going to go to the Oculi. Let's craft a few more. And actually, I want to play around with some of these. Let's get an amethyst from there. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something right now. How did I get a citrine out? I'm not recalling. It was something like a red and like a green. Okay, so that's how you get a citrine out. And I'm thinking... Let's go ahead and do that. And that was obviously not it. There is something in here that gives you a black gem. There it is. Okay, so it's amethyst, and you get a black gem out. Sure, why not? Let's find out. So the black gem, what do you do? This is going to be the last thing we do for this episode, by the way. Increases your spell power by 10%. Reduces physical and magic damage received by 20% if you fall below 20%. Increase the chance of dodging by 20%. Okay, so the number 1 is pretty good. The SP buff is nice. I don't know if it's something that we can necessarily bank on. I would like to make a rank 2, though. Let's try a rank 2 out. I don't have a rank 2 citrine. I think I have a rank 2 citrine on somebody, but I'm not sure I want to give it up right now. I'm going to break the episode off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me in the Nerd Castle for another episode of Child of Light. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode for this relaxing, wonderful, artistic journey through Lemuria, and I will see you in the next iteration of our series.